Good day everyone, I hope you're enjoying your holidays. I just thought I'd get in this one last video before the year ends. Anyway, the bike shop manager is going to give me a bicycle, but as he's about to find out, I already have one. So, instead of a bicycle, he's going to give me something different. But the question is, what is that item? Because honestly, I don't really remember. Okay, is it the Moonstone? Oh no, it's a Dawnstone. Okay, I assume it was going to be the Moonstone because, well, he is talking about Clefairy, and Clefairy does evolve the Moonstone, so that's why I thought he was going to give me a Moonstone. Okay then, the Dawnstone it is. So with the Dawnstone, you can use it to evolve a female Snorunt into Frostlass, or you could evolve a Veil Curlia into Gallade, whichever one suits you. Okay, I'm going to come back to Eterna City a little bit later because there are a couple of side quests in that city that I have yet to do, but that's going to wait until later on. Okay, this guy, I did talk to him earlier, but I didn't have the required amount of Pokemon registered in my Pokedex for him to give me the TM for False Swipe, but that is no longer the case. 190 Pokemon, huh? Okay, I thought I had more registered, but okay, it's enough to give me the TM for False Swipe. I'm pretty sure Murkrow can learn this move, but then again, I'm not really sure if it can, but if Murkrow can, then I'm not going to teach False Swipe to it, since the only thing False Swipe is good for is leaving the Pokemon's HP at 1 HP. Yeah, False Swipe can't even kill anything, so yeah. If I really want to capture a Pokemon, then I'm not going to rely on False Swipe. I'll just rely on a certain move so that way the Pokemon's HP will be at a point where I'm able to capture it. Especially if that Pokemon is a legendary Pokemon. Okay, I'm going to put Torterra in the lead because I know for a fact that the majority of the cyclists here, they have electric type Pokemon, and I don't want Murkrow taking too many super effective hits to the point where it's going to die. I mean, I do want Murkrow to gain some experience points, but not at the cost of it getting killed due to too many super effective hits. Okay, while I'm fighting all these cyclists, I'm going to talk about something that I found online. So, I looked up on Cerebi to see if I could find anything interesting, and I did find something pretty interesting. So apparently there's a Tera Raid Battle event going on involving you trying to capture a 7-star Cinderace. Okay, I never thought I would see a Cinderace in Scarlet and Violet, but this event won't last forever. It's going to be until the first of the new year, so if you haven't caught this Cinderace yet, then I suggest you do so right now, otherwise you're probably going to have to wait some time so that way you can capture something like this again, because, well, I don't know if there are going to be any more events like this, so, since nobody knows, it's best that you capture this Cinderace right now, if possible. Speaking of Scarlet and Violet, I heard possible rumors about a DLC for Scarlet and Violet. I think I may have talked about something like that back in Emerald 386, but then again, I'm not really sure if I really did. But if I didn't, then it's worth talking about it again because, yeah, there seems to be a lot of rumors going around about a possible DLC for Scarlet and Violet. I'm hearing the DLC will possibly involve the Kalos region. If so, then that's great because, to be honest, I don't think the Kalos region got a chance to branch out all that much since, well, the Kalos region only got one game, that being X and Y. Well, technically it's 2 games, but I think you know what I mean. Yeah, every time I play through X and Y, I always feel like something's missing. I mean, every time new Pokemon games come out, there's usually a third version that's going to come out at some point, but that was not the case that time around. So yeah, instead of making a deluxe version for X and Y, Game Freak decided to make Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I take it this is because a lot of people wanted remakes for the Hoenn region since, well, we got remakes for the Johto region, so yeah, a lot of people wanted remakes for the Hoenn region, and yeah, we got what we wanted. But I hear a lot of people want more of the Kalos region since, yeah, as I said, the Kalos region didn't really get a chance to branch out all that much. So, if this rumor ends up being true, then, okay, I guess that's great. Well, I don't think the DLC is going to be that long. I mean, looking back at Sword and Shield's DLC, I don't think the Isle of Armor as well as the Crown Tundra was very long, although some people might disagree. But for me, I don't think it was really all that long. So yeah, if this rumor ends up being true, then hopefully we get to see how good the DLC of Scarlet and Violet is. Until then, it's just a rumor. Okay, moving on to something else. Recently, when I uploaded part 22, apparently it wasn't appearing on my main page. I don't really know why. I mean, I tried to refresh the page so that way I could have it appear, but unfortunately that did not work. I did put up a post saying that Part 22 is now up and running, but I'm not really sure if too many of you saw it. If you didn't, then I actually deleted that post because, well, I deleted Part 22 so that way I could re-upload it, so that way maybe it'll appear on my channel's front page. And much surprise, surprise, it did appear. So I don't know why it didn't appear on my front page the first time around. I don't know if this is YouTube's doing because, well, as you know, YouTube is best known for making questionable mistakes, so I guess this would be of no exception. So if this was really YouTube's doing, then okay, I might as well delete that one video and then re-upload it so that way all of you could get the message that a certain part of my Let's Play is up and running. Okay, I really hope I don't have to do this again because it was really such a hassle to have a certain video appear on my video page and then I see that it's not there and then I have to delete it and then re-upload it. Yeah, that was really a huge hassle and I really hope I don't have to go through that again. Okay, well at least this person doesn't have any electric type Pokemon on them so that way I could have Murkrow gain some experience points. Because as I said, the majority of the Pokemon I'm fighting on Cycling Road, they're nothing but electric type Pokemon. Well, except for that Pidgeotto I fought just a few minutes ago, as well as that Ponyta. So yeah, I guess that's something different. But other than that, the only Pokemon I'm seeing here are just electric type Pokemon. Oh, Torment? No thank you. I don't like that move very much. Okay, so I'm going to move on to something else that a lot of people have been talking about. So apparently, Ash is leaving the anime, Ash Ketchum, I should say. Yeah, it's only natural that I say his full name. Ash Ketchum is leaving the anime after 20 years. I don't think anybody saw this coming, not even me. I mean, I don't really watch the anime anymore, but this comes as a huge shock to me. I mean, I do remember watching the anime years ago, and even then, I always thought that Ash was going to stay in the anime until, I don't know when. Oh, Farfetch? I believe Farfetch has been made into a fighting flying type in this game. I think this is because Farfetch has been made into a fighting type in the Galar region, since Farfetch has a Galarian form. And obviously, Galarian Farfetch evolves into Surfetch, and even then Surfetch is a fighting type, not flying type, sorry. Even though, I guess Surfetch does look like a flying type. But no, it's really a fighting type. So I guess that's why Drano made Farfetch into a fighting flying type in this game. Okay, so back to the anime for a second. Yeah, I never thought that Ash would be leaving the anime. I think this caught everybody off guard. I mean, yeah, he's been in the anime for 20 years, and throughout those 20 years, Ash has never aged at all. Yeah, I don't really get it either. But still, I don't think anybody saw this coming. Okay, I don't know when's the last episode that involves Ash Ketchum is going to appear, but whenever it's going to appear, well, even though I'm not going to watch it, well, maybe I could just see certain footage of that one episode, since, yeah, I'm not really interested in the anime anymore. Okay, I don't know if the Scarlet and Violet anime is currently up and running, but if so, then I would really like to see who the new protagonist is, because even though I'm not interested in the anime anymore, still, I do want to see because, yeah, it's going to be a little bit weird without seeing Ash in the anime, because, yeah, I think everybody's been used to him after 20 years. Oh, Jolteon? Okay, this is a very unusual Pokemon to see on Cycling Roads. Okay, well, the good news is, there are not a whole lot of trainer stuff on Cycling Roads, so I'm free to move on to Route 206 and Route 207. Well, if I go to Route 207, then I guess I'm going to be fighting some trainers. Okay, when I go to Route 207, that's going to take me to the entrance of the Mount Coronet, actually the other entrance of Mount Coronet. But I won't be able to go inside yet because there's going to be somebody blocking my path because that person is going to tell me that there's an SOS signal coming from the Wakeboard Cave, and I have to be the one to go check it out. So, yeah, I can't enter inside the other entrance of Mount Coronet quite yet. Okay, trying to maneuver this bike on this cycling road, it's kind of a hassle to do so because, well, after I beat the trainers, I do talk to them, and it's kind of hard to do so when you're riding down. I think it was a lot easier in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald because, well, I think you had a little bit of control over your mock bike, assuming that you used the mock bike on cycling roads. The acro bike, I don't really use the acro bike all that much, so yeah, the Mach bike is really the bike for me. But even then, the Mach bike was really easy to maneuver in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. At least that's how I see it, because, well, I don't know anybody's experience with the Mach bike. I mean, for all I know, maybe the Mach bike could be a little bit hard for those people, but for me, not so much. So yeah, this cycling road is just a straightforward path, so yeah, it's kind of hard for me to talk to the trainers after I beat them. So that's why I have to go back so that way I can talk to them. I mean, I don't really have any control over my movements, so yeah. I'm only mentioning this because, yeah, it's kind of frustrating to go back to the trainers just to talk to them. Okay, that was my last Earthquake, but doesn't matter because I was planning on going back to the Pokemon Center anyway. A good thing too, since this is the last trainer on Cycling Road. Okay, so once I go back to Oreburgh City, I'm going to heal up my Pokemon, and then I'm going to deposit Rotom in my PC, so that way I can make room for the Aerodactyls, so that way I can give it to that... No, I can show it to that one lady in Eternal City when I eventually get back there. Okay, that last trainer is a little salty that you lost. Well, maybe if you train up your Pokemon, you won't be so salty that you lose all the time. Okay, I get the flag from this person, in the that's used for a Pokemon accessory. Okay, I guess that's used for a Pokemon contest. I don't remember seeing that flag since I don't really do contests anymore. Yeah, I think contests are a huge waste of time. Okay, got some berries over here. And I believe there were some berries in the area of Route 207, but I don't think I could grab them anymore because... Yep, they're gone. Yeah, it's a real shame that I saw those berries a lot earlier, but I couldn't get them because there was somebody blocking this mud slope over here, since I couldn't go to Eternal City during that time. Oh well, I don't think it matters that much. Okay, I'm going to go heal up my team, and then I'm going to deposit Rotom, so that way I can make room for that Aerodactyl to enter my party. Oh yes, I believe Aerodactyl gets Brave Bird in this game, believe it or not. So if you combo that with Rockhead, then that means you won't take any recoil damage from Brave Bird, which I think is pretty overpowered. Although, I'm not really sure if Aerodactyl's stats have been modified in this game. If so, then maybe I would have considered using it as a potential team member. But since I don't know whether or not its stats have been modified, yeah, I'm not going to use Aerodactyl on my team. Okay, so I'm going to go inside the museum, and I'm going to have this guy turn the old Amber back into Aerodactyl. Okay, I was actually afraid that I was going to click the wrong fossil. Okay, so I have to leave and come back, and then my fossil will be ready. Oh yeah, I do remember doing this years ago when I got certain Pokemon from this guy via the action replay. Yep, those were the days, but sadly those days are now over. Okay, even though I'm not going to use this Aerodactyl, let's see what nature this thing is. Lax nature, huh? Pressure, huh? I don't really get why Aerodactyl gets pressure because, to be honest, I think pressure deserves to be on a Pokemon that's good at taking hits, and that way pressure could drain the opposing Pokemon's power points. But as for Aerodactyl, yeah, it can't really do that because it's a pretty frail Pokemon. Okay, I'm going to fight this youngster to end off this video, since I don't have a whole lot of time left. Okay, so in this area of Route 207, as I said, I can't enter inside Mount Coronet quite yet because there's going to be somebody blocking my way because that person senses a signal from, no, an SOS signal, rather, from Wayward Cave, and I have to be the one to go check it out. Okay, that fake out was pretty annoying, but whatever, this Lombre is going to go down in one hit. So it looks to me like I have to go to Wayward Cave first, and only then can I enter inside Mount Coronet. Okay, let me see if I can try and one-shot this Gligar, because I think Gligar has some pretty decent defenses. Although, I could be wrong about this, because in a previous playthrough, this thing actually survived my Chopek. So, yeah, hopefully Crunch could be enough to take down this Gligar. Okay, I guess not. Okay, yeah, that U-turn did absolutely nothing, and now Crunch is going to take down this Gligar. Okay, unnecessary usage for the Quick Claw. Once I get Gastrodon, I guess I'll give the Quick Claw to Gastrodon because that thing is pretty slow. Okay, that's going to be it for today. Next time, more Route 207. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.